Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! Now, it's good to have you here. I know that we're not the biggest audience in the world so far. More people, I'm sure, will come. Tonight, sadly, we had two artists that cancelled at the last minute. So we have two artists that are replacing the artists that cancelled at the last minute. We're very thrilled that they're here tonight, and we're glad that you're here tonight. So even though we may be small in number, I'm sure we can be big in energy. So your job tonight is to be a Wembley Stadium audience. You need to be at least 600 people each. Our job on the stage as performers is to be the Wembley Stadium performers and give you the biggest show of that you could possibly imagine on one stage. So I'm going to do the intro again, and I need a Wembley Stadium audience response. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? That's it. That's about the minimum level, and we're going to go up from there. How many people, by the raising of hands, have never been to the Bedford before? If it's your first time, well, 2 hands worth of proud to be here for the first time. Welcome. For the benefit of people who've never been here before, let me explain the format and the philosophy. We have 3 artists taking to the stage tonight. When you came in this evening through these double doors, there was no door entry fee to come in. All of the artists are given their time, their talent, and their energy for free. However, now that we've got you in, sat down and comfortable, we're going to ask you all to pay something to be here, because we're going to ask you all to pay attention. So tonight, during the performances, we ask you just to focus your attention on the center of the stage and support the artists by not talking through the songs and by giving... You need to have a chat or do a bit of networking or catching up with people, or if you've just pulled, the main bar will remain open until midnight. However, the door to use now is the one round the side of this, not through the double doors. That will take you through to the loos, back out to the main bar, and also outside if you want fresh or nicotine there, whichever is your pleasure. The next thing to remind you is the use of mobile phones. If you've got a mobile phone, please, if you can put it to the silent position, but we encourage you to continue using the phone throughout the night to take pictures and video, and please post them on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, if that's still a thing, and Twitter X, what's the other one? TikTok, is that still happening? Yeah, it's still there, isn't it? Yes, TikTok if you've got it, or Tinder. No, I mean, whatever you tend to use for your social media, if you can tag us, we are at the Bedford Pub on all good social media. By the way, I should do the emergency procedures. I forgot to do that for the people who've never been here before. The emergency exits are to my left, straight ahead, and upstairs. If at any point during the evening there should be a lack of music, small headphones will drop from the ceiling. To activate them, just pull them towards yourself and make sure you're listening to good music before helping small children or elderly people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not alone tonight. And I don't necessarily mean that in a full disclosure UFO kind of way, or even in a spiritual or theological kind of way, but I mean we have a camera at the back of the room, and via the wonders of technology, we are now streaming this show live and direct over the internet to the entire world! It's a big place. There's a lot of people out there watching this show live right now. Okay, so what's going to happen is we have an artist coming on any second that I'm about to introduce. Then we have another fabulous artist at 8:30. And then at 9:30, I will be closing the show, closing the evening with a show called Awake, which is something I've been touring for the last few years, and I've kind of stepped in because we had the last act cancelled tonight. So I do urge you to stick around to the end, not only because it would be nice to have an audience, but I promise to give you something very unique that you'll have never seen before, certainly not on a stage this small. Anyway, before all of that, we want you to welcome to the stage our opening act. He's a great friend of the Bedford. He's played here many times. We love his voice, we love his songs, and we love his energy. Will you put your hands together for the brilliant BEN KIDSON?
Hey gang, hang on, I've got to plug my guitar in. I'm going to start with a song that is out on Spotify. My name is BEN KIDSON. You can find me on Spotify and Instagram and TikTok. All BEN KIDSON _. There's a man in Texas with the name BEN KIDSON. He posted once on Instagram in 2012. Sorry about that. And he won't fucking reply to my messages. So there you go, BEN KIDSON _. It used to be Ken Bidson, but I got signed and they didn't think that was very funny. morning ain't the best I've ever had. I woke up in a puddle of regret, and a phone call in the mid-morning said, there's a few apologies ahead, man. Oh my God, what have I done? I told her how I feel. Oh my God, what have I done? Tell me this ain't real. 'Cause I was only joking, I swear. I drank too much to be believed. I was only joking, I swear. I never think about you when you leave. I backtrack to save a bit of face. It's not love, I think it's just a phase. I ask her if she wants a bit of space, but she tells me it's too late. Oh my God, what have I done? I told her how I feel. Oh my God, what have I done? Tell me this ain't real. 'Cause I was only joking, I swear. I drank too much to be believed. I was only joking, I swear. I never think about you when you leave. Maybe I was joking, I don't know. My head's been scrambled all day. I was only joking, oh. What a stupid thing to say. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The room's spinning like vertigo. My stomach's churning and I can't get out of my head. I was only joking, I swear. I drank too much to be believed. I was only joking, I swear. I never think about you when you leave. Maybe I was joking, I don't know. My head's been scrambled all day. I was only joking, oh. But I've never been that funny anyway. I was only... joking, I swear. I drank too much to be believed. I was only joking, I swear. I never think about you when you leave. Maybe I was joking, I don't know. My head's been scrambled all day. I was only joking, oh. But I've never been that funny anyway, oh. Thank you very much. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, I'm going to do a couple of covers tonight. Sometimes I over-cover my sets, so I'm going to try not to do that. This next song has a title that I'm not going to tell you until the song is over, but I'm not an arrogant piece of shit. It's weird, because, you know, when there's no one else talking in the room, you can really hear it. I'm Mr. Perfect, I don't ever cry in public. I'm the son my mom and dad always wanted. Don't worry, dinner's on me, got to spend some of this money. I'm the art of charming strangers incarnate. The future's bright and oh so steady. I can raise a child, I'm ready. I got no issues at all with mental health. I exercise 3 times a day, but not in a dysmorphic way. And I swear I never think about death. I'm 28 days sober, and I don't mind getting older. I don't check what she's up to anymore. And I quit smoking cigarettes. I never spend a day in bed, and I never wonder what to live for. The future's bright and oh so steady. I made my first million already. I was captain of the football team at school. And politicians are alright, like them, I never lie. I don't mind taking my shirt off at the pool. And I live forever, no I won't die. I know we're my family, and people admire me in every light. Everyone wants me. I'm Mr. Perfect, I don't ever cry in public. I'm the son my mom and dad always wanted. And they're so proud, they always call me, and I never ask for money. Neither party wishes I was adopted. The future's bright and oh so steady. Ask my friends, I got so many. I let all of them share in my wealth. I exercise 3 times a day, but not in a dysmorphic way. And I swear I never think about death. Thank you very much, that's called Opposite Day. How you guys doing tonight? I heard the guy who's on after me, by the way, I heard him singing fucking Soundcheck. Fucking phenomenal. So you've got a fucking treat in store, and I've seen Tony's show before as well. So given that 2 of us came on as substitutes, it's going to be a pretty good night. I don't know whether to say anything. Should I say something? Yeah. Hey guys. Hiya. Hi. Hi. Oh God. Hi guys. Hey. Hello. 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 Hi guys. Could we? Because it's really quiet, and I'm in the middle of a song, and you guys are talking unbelievably loudly. That's kind of what it sounded like. Anyway. Load up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. She's overboard, self-assured, alone with dirty words. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Where the lights are, it's just dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. I wasn't what I'd be best, and for this gift I feel blessed. I found it hard, it's hard to find. Oh well, whatever, never mind. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Where the lights are, it's just dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Thank you very much. Right, what other songs do I have? Oh yeah, I've got one. So I've got this friend of mine. I love him to pieces, I really do. But he got really famous, and then I was signed to a record label around the same time, and he got really famous, and my record label basically dissolved in front of my eyes. So this is kind of about that. Yes, it's about you. Cheekbones like a razor's edge. When you walk in, everybody stares. I wish I had a life like that. Your face everywhere I go. Magazine covers in a shop window, while I'm standing outside in the rain, feeling jealous of you. jealous of you. Oh, I wished you the best. You got your success and stopped returning calls. Now I'm jealous of you. Oh, I tried on Cinderella's dress, made it look better than the real princess. I wish I had legs like that. Your life is a fairy tale, and mine's more grim than a bad nightmare. Now I'm standing outside in the rain, feeling jealous of you. Jealous of you. Oh, I wished you the best. You got your success and stopped returning calls. Now I'm jealous of you. Oh, I hide behind some male bravado. Tell myself I wouldn't like living life like Marlon Brando, but that's a lie. And I'm jealous of you. Jealous of you. Oh, I wish you the best. You got your success and stopped returning calls. Now I'm jealous of you. Oh. Thank you very much. All right, here you go. This song, by the way, that obviously is out on Spotify. The one before it was not my song, that's by Nirvana. And then the two before that are also, I mean, that's available on Spotify as well. You just won't find it on my Spotify, which is where you should be going. This one came out in September. And it's, I'm just going to play it. No, I'm not normally one for burning bridges, but I'm starting to think this long-term friendship might be finished. As you push me up against the wall and look me in the eyes, you put your hands around my neck and you put mine between your thighs. And I'm not normally known for good decisions. Oh, I struggle to choose between impulse and intuition. On the one hand, we've been through so much and losing you would hurt, and on the other hand, you're already unbuttoning your shirt. And I got a long list of silly mistakes. I'm getting the sense that I'll be writing your name, trying my best to get you out of my brain. Oh, oh, sleeping friends always ends up the same. Somebody crying, somebody shamed, and yet here I am playing this dangerous game. And I don't really need much of a reason. Oh, I played out this moment in my mind for 7 years, and now we're playing little games like who can commit more sins, and the first person to take off all the others' clothing wins. And I think it's best if we keep this a secret. Oh, being breaking news is never something that I seek, and we can board a sinking ship knowing exactly where it goes, and still savor every moment till the water overflows. And I got a long list of silly mistakes. I'm getting the sense that I'll be writing your name, trying my best to get you out of my brain. Oh, whoa, sleeping friends always ends up the same. Somebody crying, somebody shamed, and yet here I am playing this dangerous game. And I know it's not a good idea. Oh, I know it's not a good idea. Oh, the devil to my right says stay all night. The angel to my left says get out of there. I got a long list of silly mistakes. I'm getting the sense that I'll be writing your name, trying my best to get you out of my brain. Oh, oh, sleeping with friends, our reasons are the same. Somebody crying, somebody shamed, and yet here I am playing this dangerous game. Thank you very much. How are we doing for time, Tony? What? I don't know how long we've... One? All right, well, I better do the one. So I've got one song I've been trying to get right. If you're an artist, you'll understand this. If you're not, you'll probably will still understand this. TikTok sucks, right? But it's something we've got to do. It's just got to be done. You know what I mean? So I make a load of stupid fucking videos on TikTok. They're all available under my name, BEN KIDSON _. Thank you. We talked about this before. And only one of them has ever managed to do anything. And I built up this kind of very small crew of online fans with this song. Disclaimer. There is a guitar solo. I don't have an electric guitar or 4 hands, so I will be playing that solo with a mouth trumpet. You look sadder than you used to. You just stare into space. Did she disappear one day, leave you with egg on your face? I spent a month crying, tears on my wooden floor. After all of this time, we don't speak anymore. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own medicine. Of your own medicine, got a taste of your own. We turn up in the same rooms, cause my best friends are yours. I stay strictly on my side and you occupy yours. You're surrounded by teammates saying she should be shamed, while I try to conceal the giant smile on my face. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own medicine. Of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own. And I just want to say I'm sorry. This modern world we're in, we're held to higher standards, and I'm still a human. I don't want you to notice. I'm sure the heartbreak hurts, but it's hard to hide a musical number complete with fireworks. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own medicine. Of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own medicine. Of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own. Thank you very much. I've been BEN KIDSON. Have a nice evening.
Woo! Thank you, Ben. Brilliant performance. Let's hear it one more time. BEN KIDSON stepping in at the last minute. We love Ben. He's a part of our extended family, and we're so thrilled that he always says yes and comes and plays with us. Right, we're going to take a very short break, about 5 minutes, and then we've got the brilliant Lee Brady joining us. Again, another solo artist, so your attention and your support really means the world. And then after that, we'll take another short break, and then I will be returning with the mega show Awake, including a massive video wall behind me that will descend to intrigue you and to hopefully keep you here. If you're watching live on the internet anywhere in the world, thanks for joining us. This show is archived, so you can watch it again if you've enjoyed it. We will take 5 minutes. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more great live music after this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the second part of our trilogy of truly tremendous music tonight. Thank you so much for coming down. I know it's a little quieter audience tonight. And for those of you who've just joined us, to remind you, it's free entry tonight. We just ask you to support the artists, especially in the acoustic sets, by not talking through the songs. But if you do need to have a chat, we've got the main bar open throughout the night. We're going to welcome to stage now a new face to the Bedford, an amazing singer, a fantastic songwriter, someone with a brilliant voice. Will you please welcome to the stage fantastic Lee Brady?
How's it going, everybody? I'm not much of a talker, so I'll keep this short, but my name's Lee Brady. I'm a singer-songwriter from Northern Ireland, and every song you hear tonight from me is going to be based on a life experience that I've went through or that someone else went through, and I've witnessed it pretty much. This first one's called Till the Day I Die. It's about a relationship that I witnessed. I didn't go through it, thank God, but the girl wasn't keeping too well, but my friend went through it, and he sort of stood by our side, you could say. And that's where I got the reason Till the Day I Die. So this is Till the Day I Die. Well, I know you're hurting. I can see it living in your eyes. Tongue-tied and turning into someone you don't recognize. Well, if you're crying about me, well, I'll hold you till I make it right. And I'll sit devoutly, oh, forever by your side. This ain't no midnight star that'll fade away. There's nothing you could ever say to make me let go. I'll never let go. Oh, girl, it'll be alright. You know I'm gonna love you till the day I die. Oh, the wind turns cold, sparks still fly. I'll hold you closer to me tonight. And oh, girl, it'll be just fine. Feeling our way through the test of time. Don't ask me how and don't ask me why. You know I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. So let's chase the sunset. Wanna watch you fall in your eyes. Well, we've got forever, but I still don't think I have enough time. This ain't no midnight star that'll fade away. There's nothing you could ever say to make me let go. I'll never let go. Oh, girl, it'll be alright. You know I'm gonna love you till the day I die. Oh, the wind turns cold, sparks still fly. I'll hold you closer to me tonight. And oh, girl, it'll be just fine. Feeling our way through the test of time. Don't ask me how and don't ask me why. I know I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. Cause oh, girl, it'll be just fine. We're feeling our way through the test of time. Don't ask me how and don't ask me why. I know I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. Thank you. This next one is actually out on Spotify at the minute. It's called Heed the Call. The idea behind this song is whenever I'm away, I sort of lose my path a little bit. I start doing stupid things that I usually wouldn't do. So the whole idea behind this song was like take me back home where I sort of know how to stay on path and stuff like that. So this is Heed the Call. Last night temptation was calling me, I swear to God. Woke up this morning, I'm not who I thought that I was. Without the foundations, I'm half alive, I can't survive, I need a salvation. She got the heart to hold the whole world in her patience. All in the right cadence, I feel the waves breaking. So won't you take me back to the water? She'll be the only home I know. Well, all these city lights don't shine as bright as they do on the north side. Day and night, wherever I go, second I hear her cry, come on over. I can't help let my heart heed the call. It's crazy how dying can take on a life of its own. Well, I dip my toe in, the next thing I'm soaked to the bone. Without her I'm twisted, I start to fray, proud to say I need her forgiveness. She knows my mind stories behind all of my stitches. Heartache, no kisses. I try but I can't deny how much that I miss it. So won't you take me back to the water? She'll be the only home I know. Well, all these city lights don't shine as bright as they do on the north side. Day and night, wherever I go, second I hear her cry, come on over. Can't help let my heart heed the call. Oh, I can't help let my heart heed the call. Oh, thank you. This next song is it's a pretty touchy one. It's called "Take My Place." It's about something that happened before I was even born, type of thing. It's about a miscarriage. It's about a brother I'd never had. And when I was sitting down to write this one, I was sort of thinking, like, I've lived enough of my life. It's such a shame that he didn't get to live any of his. And that's sort of the reason why I wrote this, is take my place, and I'll take yours. So this is Take My Place. Well, it's cold and empty in this house. Since 1999 we've been living without. You never made it out, only kicks and heartbeat sounds. But if you were here today, I'd say that daddy's keeping well and mama's on her way. Hold my brother in my arms and never let his memories fade. But when the hammer drops and the daylight all fades, I'll be standing there, wishing I could trade my place. And I'll go to the Lord himself and plead to him my case, that I be gone by the morning come, gone by the morning sun, gone before you even see my face. 'Cause you were only a baby's bump, too much life to pay up front. Please God, just let him take my place. doctor said you put up a fight, so I'll be damned if I ever lose my sight of every hope, of every dream, of everything I set out to be. And although we never met in this life, a brother's love will heal no matter who's on which side. When the wolves come to hunt, I know I got you by my side. And I'll be standing there, wishing I could trade my place. And I'll go to the Lord himself and plead to him my case, that I be gone by the morning come, gone by the morning sun, gone before you even see my face. 'Cause you were only a baby's bump, too much life to pay up front. Please God, just let him take my place. It's cold and empty in this house. Since 1999 we've been living without. You never made it out, only kicks and heartbeat sounds. Thank you. This next one's actually a cover, funny enough. The reason I sort of chose this cover is I love songs with meanings behind them, and it's a song actually that I only found out the meaning of recently. It's a song called Little Talks, and the whole idea behind it is it's like the girl has dementia and she doesn't know what she's like doing or who she is anymore, and talking to the husband and stuff like that. So this is Little Talks. Well, I don't like walking around this old and empty house. Hold my hand, I'll walk with you, my dear. The stairs creak as you sleep, it's keeping me awake. It's a house telling you to close your eyes. And some days I can't even dress myself. It's killing me to see you this way. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. There's an old voice in my head that's holding me back. I'll tell her that I miss our little talks. 'Cause soon it will be over and buried with our past. We used to play outside when we were young. And some days I don't know if I am wrong or right. Your mind is playing tricks on you, my dear. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. So don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. Though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Now you've gone away. I watched you disappear. Yet all that's left is a ghost of you. Now you're torn apart. There's nothing we can do. Just let me go and meet again soon. You'll just wait for me. Please hang around. Well, I'll see you when I fall asleep. Don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Thank you.
So this next one is it's actually going to be my next single. It's called Back to One. I wrote this song, someone very special in my life. The auntie in the family sort of, she's not keeping too well. She's got motor neuron disease, so there's really no helping her at this stage. But I wrote this song sort of from the husband's perspective, talking to her, saying I'm not ready to go back to one is the whole idea behind it. So.
Well, I'm playing games, I drink away, I'm keeping my commitments up. I save a place for yesterday, dancing in McGuigan's Park. They tell me to be present, but the past is feeling way more comfortable. Well, no alcohol or cigarettes could burn out all the time I spent. Don't dull the flame, don't drown regret, numbs me for a second. I know time don't wait for no one, but I'm still holding it back the best I can, till I can. 'Cause I still remember that we were one, and I came to my senses, love. I realized I cannot be free, not like before, 'cause after all the things we've done, well, I'm not ready to go back to work. I keep driving by your old address where you carved a name. I stripped the bark. Your footprints show a little less when I'm walking through St. Bridget's Park. And I know it's inevitable, your memory drilled in my skull. It hurts 'cause they're colorful. Well, I still remember that we were one, and I came to my senses, love. I realized I cannot be free, not like before, 'cause after all the things we've done, well, I'm not ready to go back to work. I still remember that we were one, then I came to my senses, love. I realized I cannot be free, not like before, 'cause after all the things we've done, well, I'm not ready to go back to one. Thank you.
Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to switch over to the electric guitar here real quick. This next one is it's called "Give My Heart, Lose My Mind." It's sort of like, I don't know if anyone here can talk about it or can say they've experienced it, but whenever, like, I guess you're in a relationship and it doesn't go your way, and you're still sort of crazy about them, and you start doing stupid shit again. This song is sort of based on that. Why when I give my heart, I lose my mind is the whole idea behind it. So.
She played like a symphony, and I kept her on repeat. Thought I found some comfort in the sound. The silent car crashes that echo through the night that won't let me go. It's how a young heart drowns. So call me when you're ready, and I'll pretend I'm steady. I promise you I'm thinking right. that I'm not losing it, but I can't hide when I give my heart, I lose my mind. It's hard to hide a downfall when I'm drinking to the last go, and I'm out looking for a fight. But if you hear those distant sirens, your memories still raging violent. Gave my heart but lost my mind. So call me when you're ready, and I'll pretend I'm steady. I promise you I'm thinking right, that I'm not losing it, but I can't hide when I give my heart. I always lose my mind. Well, maybe it's impossible to find. Maybe I'm just crazier to try. When I give my heart, I lose my mind. Call me when you're ready, and I'll pretend I'm steady. I promise you I'm thinking right, that I'm not losing it, but I can't hide when I give my heart. I lose my mind. Thank you. So this next one is, they're all very fucking depressing, I know. This next one is, this doesn't get any better, to be honest. This next one is, it's about a car crash. It's my brother's best friend passed away in a car crash, and I wrote a song about it. It's called Cold Black Tar. It's sort of my brother speaking to him. Walls caving in, mind on the run. Well, I ain't got much, but I got enough, and this truth weighs like a ton. Well, you said I was a problem and grabbed the keys of your car, but you found yourself lonely again, this time in cold black tar. 'Cause I've been hurt before, but this one hurt me right to my core. And I'm sleeping at your house to be close to you. I'm just waiting on the day that you'll walk through. Cause you knew the road like the back of your hand when you left the house round 10. You lost yourself along the way, not to be found again. And you were taller than me, but now I'm looking down on you. Pre-pressed whites and an all black hearse, I can't believe it's true. 'Cause I've been hurt before, but this one hurt me right to my core. And I'm sleeping at your house to be close to you. I'm just waiting on the day that you'll walk through. Hell, I'm praying for the day that you walk through. There are nights I lie and think about how we used to be, but love is rare and life ain't fair, and my eyes swell till I can't see. 'Cause I've been hurt before, but this one hurt me right to my core. And I'm sleeping at your house to be close to you. I'm just waiting on the day that you'll walk through. 'Cause you knew the road like the back of your hand when you left the house round 10. You lost yourself along the way, but you'll always be my friend. Thank you. This next one's called Love on the Run. It's slightly happier. It's still a bit of breakup though. It's sort of like she didn't want me because she was like sort of this wild thing type of idea behind it, and I wanted to sort of sit in and watch movies, but she didn't want to do all that. So this is called Love on the Run. Somewhere far and somewhere deep, somewhere out where the mountains sleep, I met a lady, she's meant for me. So I took her home and I showed her around. I took her to all the nice places in town, my friends told me, but I never believed that she wanted love on the run, an outlaw with a loaded gun, sent me from heaven to hell. Now I'll never see the rise of the sun. Now I made a few mistakes in my life, but never as bad as I believed her lies. To ever think that I could be the one, 'cause she wanted love on the run. Now if time was money, my rent's overdue, 'cause I spent too long saying prayers in a pew, trying to find a good heart in a world so cruel. So maybe I was wrong, maybe I was right, baby I was drunk off Bud Light, but I'd still fight all night till the morning come. And she wanted love on the run, an outlaw with a loaded gun, sent me from heaven to hell. Now I'll never see the rise of the sun. Now I made a few mistakes in my life, but never as bad as I believed her lies. To ever think that I could be the one, 'cause she wanted love on the run. Yeah, she wanted love on the met her under neon lights. Was too dark to see the devil in her eyes. Our sparks caught a light and we let it ride. She wanted love on the run, an outlaw with a loaded gun, sent me from heaven to hell. Now I'll never see the rise of the sun. Now I made a few mistakes in my life, but never as bad as I believed her lies. To ever think that I could be the one, 'cause she wanted love on the run. Yeah, she wanted love on the run. Thank you. So this next one's depressing again. It's called To Be That High. I wrote this song actually, thank God it didn't come true, but my auntie sort of got bad news, and sorry, my godmother got bad news, and
I wrote it based around that if it did happen the way I thought it was going to happen. And yeah, this song sort of came out. The idea behind it is her husband speaking to her, and as if she's like a bird or some shit or whatever. Just to be that way. I wanna take you away, show you a life full of dreams. 'Cause your daddy ain't always been around. Let's jump on a train and head southbound to somewhere far from here. 'Cause I know you love the trees, the smell of grass, the sound of bees. And you're a dying trait that I need in my life. And you'll never leave my side, ain't that right? 'Cause the man did try, but he can try again. 'Cause I found a love, hell, I found my best friend. Early Sunday mornings watching as birds fly by, just thinking what it feels like to be that high. And I usually never think of the past. I only think of memories that will last. But with tear-stained bed sheets laying there and empty bottles everywhere, it's hard. Oh, it's hard. It's hard because it wasn't meant to be you. It's hard because I'm not there with you. Why does all the good go first and leave us here? Why I wish I knew, my dear. I wish I knew, my dear. 'Cause I know you love the trees, the smell of grass, the sound of bees. And you're a dying trait that I need in my life. And you'll never leave my side, ain't that right? 'Cause the man did try, but he can try again. 'Cause I found a love, and I found my best friend. Early Sunday mornings I'll watch as you fly by, just thinking what it feels like to be that high. Fly, fly, fly away from me. Fly, fly, far away, my dear. Fly, oh fly, far away from me. I will always love you, my dear. Thank you. And that's all I have for tonight, so thank you very much for listening. I appreciate it.
Drop my guitar. And one more time, Lee Brady, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't that incredible? One day in the future, people are going to talk about his first gig here at the Bedford, and there's going to be about 600 people who say that they were here that night. So make the most of this moment. I thought it was so good that even when he did Little Lies, it sounded like he wrote it. Destined for big things, Lee. Would love that. Brilliant stuff. Right, we're going to take a short break now, about 10 minutes. We're going to move a few things around, and then my show will start after it. Some of you may not be here, but I hope as many of you will stay as possible, because it's something I worked very hard on. There will be no introduction. It will just start. There will be some loud bits. There'll be some flashing lights. There'll be some guitar solos. So I hope that's okay for all of you. We will be back with the Wake Extravaganza in about 10 minutes after this.
My name is Jonathan L., and we have an amazing show lined up for you. Before we begin, we just request a couple of things. Please, no fireworks, and no flash photography. So, I think we're ready now. Are you awake? Well then, please welcome Tony Moore.
Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Do you sense a change within the atmosphere? Do you feel what I feel? Deep down in your heart, We're standing at the crossroads of darkness and light, and no one knows which way to go. Is it left or right? And now we see we've been so blind to the truth all around. But when your voice cannot be heard, you've gotta make a loud sound. This may be our last chance. So, love, we need you here. We need your guiding hand to help us understand. And love, remove the fear and bring us all back home. Don't leave us lost and alone. What once was sacred ground, it's now burnt and it's scarred. While we were held spellbound in the devil's backyard, this may be our last chance. So, love, we need you here. We need your guiding hand to help us understand. And love, remove the fear and bring us all back home. Don't leave us lost and alone. Love, we need you here. We need your guiding hand to help us understand. Love, remove the fear and bring us all back home. Don't leave us lost and alone. Don't leave us lost and alone. Don't leave us lost. Well, thank you, Ballum. How are you doing tonight? Woo! You're the best audience on the tour so far. It's great to be here with you tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know for many of you this is a new experience, and some of you might be sat there going, what the fuck? And others of you may be going there, I don't know what the fuck. It's all fine. Whatever you feel is completely real. This show has many layers and many levels to it, and it's probably not like anything else that's happening right now. I'm going to try and give you my best Wembley Stadium performance. And all you have to do is give me your best Wembley Stadium audience. Cheer when you think it's the right place to cheer. Dance if you feel the urge. Or just sit there with your mouth open going, whoa. That's all good. Right. This show and this album was written in 2021 during the second lockdown. And there are three themes running through the music, more or less. One of the themes is a little bit about the craziness that went on in the world in 2020 and 21 and what we all went through and experienced. The second theme was a little bit about my life and my journey in music. When I was about 13, I grew up in Bristol in the west of England. When I was about 13 or 14, in the 70s, I saw some incredible bands come to Bristol and play at the Bristol Colston Hall. I saw David Bowie doing Ziggy Stardust. I saw, which was just incredible. I saw Genesis with Peter Gabriel back in the Foxtrot and Selling England by the Pound days. I saw the Sensation Alex Harvey Band and Jethro Tull and Deep Purple and I saw Pink Floyd do the first Dark Side of the Moon tour, and my mind was blown as a child. I wanted to be all of those artists rolled into one, along with the Beatles, because my mum, who was a ballet dancer, used to love the Beatles, and in the house when I grew up, she was always playing Beatles records. My dad was a classical pianist and a tenor. You heard him at the very beginning of the show. He was singing Nessun Dorma. And for those of you who don't know, Nessun Dorma is Italian for none shall sleep, or in other words, awake. See how it all ties together? There isn't anything in this show that isn't meant to be there for a reason, even if you don't know why. It all adds to the glamour of it all. However, if you only take away one message from this show tonight, this is the message that I want you to take. Because we live in a world that is fractured, fragmented, divisive and divided. And we collectively only have one tool with which to make a positive future for everybody, and that is love. Now, I know it sounds like a bit of a hippie ideal, but it is the truth. So if we take that concept with us and act with love and think with love and encourage love amongst us all, it will be a better world. That's what I believe. Anyway, that's the underlying message of everything in this. You're going to see my mum on the screen. She travels with me. Because, I did mention the third thing, my mum. In 2020, she developed dementia. And I moved into her house and became a carer to look after her. After all the years that she'd spent looking after me. And I moved all my equipment into the shed in her garden, my music equipment. That's very important later in the show, the shed. And I was writing and doing live streams and recording stuff in the shed. And this whole album was recorded and produced in that shed. Anyway, sadly, she passed in 2022. But you will see her on the screen. And you will also see the young 13-year-old Tony, and younger, because there's a song called Remember Me, which is going to be my brand new single coming out at midnight tonight. That's going to end this next section. So I'm going to play a little section. I'm not going to talk much more. There's a lot of music to cram in. Thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting live music. Can we one more time have a massive round of applause for Ben Kidson, who opened the show and did such a brilliant job. And of course, Lee Brady, who followed. A superstar in the making, I absolutely no doubt about it. Right, guitar. Now, a few of you know that I've been blessed this last year to be touring the world with an old mate of mine, and I'll talk about a lot more about him later on. But I finished a world tour in December, opening for Steve Harris and British Lion. For those of you who don't know, Steve Harris is the bass player in Iron Maiden. But in between some of the Iron Maiden shows, he has another band called British Lion, which do much smaller venues, kind of 600 or 700 people. And I opened for them. So we did a tour. We did Australia, New Zealand, Japan, North and South America. So, muchas gracias para la gente mexicano aquí esta noche. And thank you very much. This next song came about because someone came on our television in 2020. I don't know if you remember this, from the government, you know. Someone who should know better. And he said, creatives, you should retrain. And that was a really depressing thing to hear, because I'm a creative. I spent my whole life making music. And my friends are actors and dancers. What are we meant to do? How retrain? Become coders? What's that all about? They could have been a bit kinder and just said, don't worry. You might need to weather it out by having a side hustle, do some Amazon drop shipping, or get an Etsy account and print some T-shirts or something. But no, it was like retrain. So I had a dream one night in those very dark moments, thinking I may never play music again. We may be locked down forever. I had a dream that I was in a band. I was in the house band of a very cool club where we played music because we love to play music to an audience that love to come and hear music. And you are all here to prove that that's not an impossible dream. So this is for all of us. It's called Just One Night.
Hey, buddy, you're not on the list.
It's okay. I'm with you.
Every day it's a challenge, every minute, trying to find a life and learn how to live it. Fight for the right to breathe a little air, see each other smile and feel each other care. And when I lay my head down, I dream of freedom and all it will allow. For just one night, I'm in the house band playing to a crowd gone crazy. Just one rocking the boat now, just accept the blame. And when I lay my head down, I dream of freedom and all it will allow. For just one night, when the house band playing to a crowd gone crazy, just one night. Music is the thing to save me, just one night. There's no one here that can prevent it, just one night. Feels like maybe heaven sent it. Just one night. Gotta stand tall, gotta be strong, gotta reveal where the right went wrong, gotta be brave, it's gonna be long. Freedom and all it will allow. But just one night, I'm in the house band playing to a crowd gone crazy. Just one night. Music is the thing to save me. Just one night. There's no one here that can prevent it. Just one night. Feels like maybe heaven sent it. Just one night. I'm in the house band playing to a crowd gone crazy. Just one night. To save me, just one night. There's no one here that can prevent it, just one night. Feels like maybe heaven sent it. Just one night. It's all right, and it's okay, because tonight I'm gonna stay holding on to you, holding on to me. Protect and love you, dear life. Don't you fret. Don't cry. I won't forget. I won't say goodbye. Holding on to you, holding on to me, holding on for dear life, while the world is on fire. The flames are growing higher, and I will do what it's alright. And it's okay. Because tonight I'm gonna stay.
Come on, sleepyhead. You've got to get up. The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information. We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable of error.
The question is whether the world will exist, half slave or half free, whether it will move in the direction of freedom, in the direction of the road that we are taking, or whether it will move in the direction of slavery. I think it will depend in great measure upon what we do here in the United States, on the kind of society that we build, on the kind of strength that we maintain.
Fear in your eyes, I hear your words and I realize something fundamental must be wrong. Whatever happened to all that we had? It disappeared and the world went mad. Now the only thing we've got is to be strong, 'cause life goes on and on. We're not alone, there are millions like us, searching for truth in the trees and us. We know there's an answer, we just gotta dig deeper still. Don't be afraid, you're not weird or strange. It's always okay to question great change. Don't let them secretly slip you a sleeping pill. 'Cause life is having free will. This is the right. This is not wrong. This isn't right.
5 locks. Right. Lock. And you have to open with all these keys. You're the best son in the world. How could anybody say that you weren't? You're incredible. My son, incredible.
Remember me, I'm the boy you used to be, playing guitar, making music constantly, whilst my ma was sitting, knitting in the corner of the room. And what became of that likely lad's big game, his hopes and dreams, his plans to be a household name. That journey seems it passed so fast, and now this last bit comes too soon. But don't forget about the stories that you wrote, all the friends you fixed, and a few hearts that you broke. The one important thing is you always did your best. When we come to add it all up, it's only love that's manifest. It's only love that's manifest. Remember me on Dad's piano, so carefree, writing songs. Just a little wannabe who started dreaming, scheming how to become a superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Moore! But don't forget about the differences you've made, all the lives you touched and the many roles you've played. The one important thing is you always did your best. When we come to add it all up, it's only love that's manifest. It's only love that's manifest. Remember me, I'm the boy you used to be, standing next to someone I don't know. She laughs at me. Thank you, Bellum! Woo! You're still the best audience on the tour so far. So, time for a little bit of explanation about what's going to come up next. In 1977, in the United Kingdom, we had a magazine, a newspaper really, a weekly newspaper for the music business. It was called Melody Maker. And the back of the Melody Maker had all these pages of adverts. There was adverts to get a girlfriend and a boyfriend. There was adverts to sell equipment, buy equipment. There was adverts to say, I'm a singer, I want to be in a band. And there was also adverts from bands saying, we want a keyboard player with a synthesizer. I saw that advert, and I rang up and answered it, and I arranged an audition in London. So I put all my gear in the back of my trusty Austin 1100, and I drove up the M4 all the way to Mile End Station to a little rehearsal studio around the back. And I had a little run-through of all the songs with the band. And then they went out of the room, they had a little chat, and then they came back and said, would you like to be in the band? And I said, yes. That band was Iron Maiden. And that was before they were famous. And I was with the band for, I can't remember really, it was about 6 or 9 months, something like that. And we did a lot of rehearsing, and we eventually did a very important gig, and all the fans and the friends of the band came to see the gig. And to be honest, it wasn't the greatest gig. And it felt to me like keyboards didn't fit in the band, so I left the band before they signed a deal and got super famous. However, I still was very proud of my little time in Iron Maiden. I used to go and see all the shows, because the Iron Maiden shows, if you've never seen an Iron Maiden show, it's a big experience. And later on in life, although I'd lost touch with everyone in the band, Steve Harris, who's the founder of the band and the bass player, we reconnected about 7 years ago, and became, I have to be honest, the first phone call, it felt like it was still 1977. He hadn't changed a bit. And we talked like the old friends we were. In fact, when I first moved to London, I stayed with Steve and his grandmother. They put me up for a little while until I'd found a room share. So we reconnected, and Steve has been very much a part of the journey of this album, because when I was recording it, it was in the second lockdown when Boris thought it was a good idea to close us all down again. I was in the shed, and I was sending the songs to Steve, because we come from a similar era in the 70s where we loved Genesis, and we loved all of that kind of theatrical and slightly proggy rock. And he would give me his feedback, always very positive. He'd say things like, more guitar, Tony, or bigger orchestra at the end. And so he's technically the executive producer of this album, because he heard everything before I had everything completely finished and mixed, and gave me a lot of great advice. And then, I have to be really honest, as he's such a great mate, that when he went out on tour with Iron Maiden and British Lion, he invited me to be the opening act for British Lion. So for the last year, starting in January of 24, doing a UK tour, and then some random dates in Europe, and then, as I said before, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, North and South America. Steve has been really loyal and kept me on board and shared an audience, or given me an audience to share. And most nights, I don't know if everyone knows this, but most nights he would get out and watch the show. Sometimes he'd have to hide behind the PA stack, or he'd find a little place up in the gallery where no one could see him, but he would watch the show. And we were just talking the other night, and very sweetly he said he misses the shows, and he has Tony Moore withdrawal syndrome. So just the other day he's been playing my CDs. So I have CDs available, by the way. I've got a few here. They're 10 quid. It's the whole album. I'm doing a condensed version. You might think this is long, but honestly, it's a bit longer. The whole show is about an hour and 45. We're a little over the halfway point now. So this next bit's quite important, because I was writing the album, I was sending him tracks, and when I'd finished, I'd come in from the shed, and sometimes we'd talk on the phone, and I'd be in the kitchen. I'd come in, see my mum. She was in a hospital bed in the little annex at the back, and I'd give her a fag and a cup of coffee. Obviously, I'd translate this differently in America. And a cup of coffee, and then I would play a song and sing it to sleep. And then I'd go into the kitchen and make some food. And I was on the phone to Steve one night, about halfway through the album, and I was just talking, and I just said, Steve, I'm so... Because I gave myself a deadline, February and March, finish. That's to write the music, record the music, produce the sound, and then finally mix it. And I said, I feel like I'm obsessed with trying to finish this music, Steve. I said, I feel like I'm going crazy in the shed. And he said, Tony, that should be the title of your next song. And I thought, genius, he's quite right. So I went back to the shed and stayed up till 6 in the morning, and I wrote it, and I'm going to play it for you now. But very quickly, before I play it, how many people in here have a shed? You can go, yeah. Oh, well done. How many people don't have a shed? You can go, yeah. How many people would like a shed? Yes. How many people don't give a fuck about sheds? I think a shed is a very important thing. Back in the day, people would go to the shed generally men, I guess, but people go to the shed and do a bit of potting. It was a place to find yourself, a little bit of peace in a crazy world. Maybe it was the early stages of what we now call mindfulness. But I think whether you have a physical shed or whether you have an emotional shed or a spiritual shed or a sexual shed, whatever kind of shed you've got, it's a place where you can be, even if it's just in a quiet space, to find yourself. So this is for all of us. This is a song called Crazy in the Shed.
Same shoes, same sick screenplay, same face, dark face, another Groundhog Day. Same rules, same game, don't disobey. Same old shh, say it another way. Don't draw too much attention to your design intention. No favors from your neighbors, it's a peep show. Keeping track of your lockdown libido. I know you look at me and think that I am nuts, but don't you worry, baby, I am okie dokie, righty ho. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. And there ain't nobody gonna fix what's inside my head. You'll all be doing this tomorrow. The Zoom boom arrived and we were liberated to stay at home all day and think we're integrated. Bars shut, shops closed, only bare essentials. Oi mate, what are you doing? Where are your credentials? Don't draw too much attention to your design intention. Drop some shopping in the car and keep it handy just in case they pull you over. That's my modus operandi. No, you look at me and think that I am nuts, but don't you worry, baby, I am okie dokie, righty ho. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. And there ain't nobody gonna fix what's inside my head. Hiding out at the bottom of the garden, made a mini movie, the only one I starred in. Wrote a bunch of songs, streamed a ton of shows, trying to make some sense of the madness as it grows. Well, who knows? Oh, he's back. You look at me and think that I am nuts, but don't you worry, baby, I am okie dokie, righty ho. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy in the shed. And there ain't nobody gonna fix what's inside my head. I'm crazy in the shed.
Thank you very much. I know it's the ever-diminishing audience, but the 5 of you are doing a great job. Thank you very much. I have performed for less, though. I did a gig in Milwaukee and I sold 1 ticket. But he still got the whole show, and he bought a T-shirt at the end, so he must have enjoyed it. Right, well, what's next, Rich? Is it Asleep? Okay, so we've come to the end of the show now. This is the final song. I want to say thanks to everybody for sticking around. I want to say thank you for coming to so many of my shows. I really appreciate it. It makes an enormous difference. Heather, I'm so glad that you're here. I will come and give you a big hug in a minute. Henryson, thank you for making it. You're here tonight. Sindel, thank you for sticking around. Muchas gracias. I don't know you. What's your name, sir? Malachy. Thank you for being here tonight, Malachy, and sticking around. My name's Tony Moore. Like I said, I think you've all got the music. It's all online as well. It's on Spotify and Apple Music. But if you want a physical copy, I do have one here. Right. So, acoustic. We started the show with a song called Awake. And almost at the end of the album, we now have a song called Asleep. And as I said, the message is love, awake to love. When you're asleep, it's really easy for people to pull the wool over your eyes. So my message to you is stay awake as much as you can, except when you're in bed. And be aware of everything that's going around you. And just be awake to love. This song is called Asleep.
Recharges the body's energy.
The Sandman arrived, blew dust in our eyes, whispered sweet nothings, all of which were lies. He sent us to sleep, and then with his back open wide, he collected collective consciousness and stuffed it all inside. He watched how we breathed, then covered our face. His soft, subtle hands slowly slipped into place. At first we were fine, felt nothing at all, just a little strange as the world began to fall and love went AWOL. Sleep without a dream, no idea what this could mean. Asleep, we're powerless to stop the rot and intervene. Now we're so tired, but time has expired. This is no Halloween. It's much more obscene. It's midnight now. The alarm has been rung. There are no options left. The trap has just been sprung. So come on, good friends, in Balham Town. This is our final chance to make a change before they drag us down. They're not messing around. Asleep without a dream, and no idea what this could mean. Asleep, we're powerless to stop the rot and intervene. Now we're so tired, the time has expired. This is no Halloween. It's much more obscene. It's much more obscene.
It has now reached the stage where the very foundations of civilization are seriously threatened. The landmarks and traditions which have marked the progress of civilization toward a condition of law and order and justice are being wiped away.
The best defense is to keep up the body's natural resistance. To do so, you must eat regularly and well-balanced meals. That is, fruit, vegetables, milk, and so on. Get lots of exercise and fresh air, so do not exhaust yourself.
Thank you, Belen! I love you all. I think I know you all by now. Right, that's the end of the night. Would you put your hands together for Rich, our sound engineer, doing such a brilliant job and pulling this out of the bag at the last minute for me. I want to say a big thank you to Lee Brady, who did a brilliant set, and Ben Kidson. Thank you to all the staff here at the Bedford, who always do such a fantastic job here. This bar is now closed, but the main bar is open until midnight. We're going to open the doors, and then if you need another drink, you can go out to the main bar. They will start clearing the tables, because all this has to be packed down tonight. In the meantime, thank you very much. Good night. I love you all, and I'll see you again soon. Safe journey home.